Hello? This is Demolished finale. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? Everyone's gone? From the title screen? Hello? Where'd they go? But yeah, this is, Demolished finale. It'll be a thrilling finale to the Demolished mini-series. Yeah. Just hop right in, I guess. Just hop right in, I guess. Yeah, sure. Oscar couldn't sleep. He put himself to bed under a warm cover and plumped up his spell of extra comfort, but his mind was sobbing noisily with thoughts. What did Hero mean when he mentioned a full-grown adult breaking his machine? Why did he even have a thing like that in the first place? Why did Hero kiss him despite knowing he was in a relationship with Izumi? It was too overwhelming to simply try and sleep through, so he decided to go to the kitchen and get a glass of warm milk. Cause warm milk will help you sleep. Out of your habit, he'd taken his phone with him. He was waiting for the text from Izumi, despite the fact he knew his companion would be arrested now. Perhaps an accusation, must struggle with a message calling him out for not pushing Hiroki away. To his own surprise, the phone did receive a notification, but it wasn't with Izumi. Meet me at the underpass. He stood sleepy on the screen and watched the numbers of his clock blur together through bleary eyes. It's nearly midnight. Why are you even up? The response made him laugh, despite his current level of hostility towards the other. This guy's awake, so I'm awake. Can we keep you company? It wasn't as though Daisuke didn't know what the underpass was, he just didn't feel like leaving his house in the middle of the night. Why should I? Yet he was considering it. He wasn't gonna sleep tonight anyways. It wouldn't be too much of a thought with clothes and Hiroki. Don't you want to talk about today? Not really. That's a lie, you know it. It wouldn't mean wearing the clothes he had again. The game seemingly decided he only needed 2 outfits, and one of those was uniform. But really didn't matter what he wore. It was a calm night in summer, the temperature was mild. He wouldn't catch a chill from not wearing a jacket. Fine, I'll be over in 10. Make it 5 or I'll punish you. Don't push your luck. And again, even if you... I'm trying now, because I know what Hiroki is. I'm trying to go for like a little more like, you know, lustful tone. When talking about the ones he loves, you know? Like, talking about Daisuke in his warm lips. No? Yeah. I could voice Hiroki with this! Holy shit! Yeah! God damn it, yeah. And again, even if the other dressed and prepared to go out, he asked himself why he was going. You like that voice, Fluffy? Do you like that voice, Fluffy? Do you like that sweet and lustful tone that I give Hiroki, knowing that he full enjoys watching people suffer? God damn, this is... Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god. If anyone needs a voice actor for, like, anything, like, just DM me, because, like, you've heard the voices that I do in the spot. It's amazing. Like, if you want me to do a rough and, you know, growly tone, or you want to do a very, very soft-spoken dad who actually just loves his son, or do you want me to do a very, very lustful individual who's very, very closeted with what he does? He is also into a lot of things like knives and different ways to kill someone. And again, even as he got dressed and prepared to go out, he asked himself why he was going. Conversation with Hiro will always interest you, he supposed. Maybe he'd get answers to the questions he couldn't shake from his mind. But first, you know what? You waiting until I found my glass of milk. Oh, that's precious. Shut up. He kinda wish he hadn't said anything. Oh yes, your glass of milk. You know, that's very, very precious of you to be drinking milk. Ah, you're here. I didn't think you'd come. I said I was gonna. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. Honestly, I've been behaving in the most atrocious manner. I don't understand what's wrong with me, but why I have these urges to hurt myself. And others? I've never hurt anyone else. But you said I say a lot of things. I don't expect anyone to believe them. And the device I used to placate to tell me has only been used on myself in the past. You choke yourself? I'm not judging. You do you. It isn't like that. Neither is the cutting. I do it in an attempt to feel something. Huh? I'm tired of feeling numb. The desperation of fighting for my life reminds me that I am indeed alive. And so did kissing you. Wait. You can just pass out all the stuff about murder as a joke. Why are you so good at cutting people open? And what the heck do you mean by experience? I've spent a lot of time getting it wrong. Cutting too deep and messing up my clothes and nearly hospitalizing myself. Any skill can be acquired, it just takes practice. Someone just shot a stray cat with a BB gun had a projectile lodged inside. I took it upon myself to extract the foreign body, but I couldn't possibly do it when my feline friend was awake. So I began to research ways to homebrew my own aesthetics and sedatives. It made me monstrous among other people, so I experimented with myself. Once I grew used to falling unconscious, I learned to time how long I sat under for. And by doing so, I could accurately predict how long a certain dose would last. Once I felt fully prepared, I performed improvised surgery, successfully removed the bullet. Little one sadly lost her sight in that eye, but she lives a full and healthy life now. Her name is Victoria. She's practically my daughter at this point. You learned how to save people and cut them open to help a wounded cat? Indeed. So you were joking about the prisoners too, right? No, that part's true. I decided to track down the heartless predator who could shoot a cat for fun. Though I've not actually hurt him yet, I haven't allowed him to walk on two legs since I caught him. He needs to understand how scary the world is when you're only at knee height. In my opinion, you lose the right to call yourself human when you do something inhumane. So the one no longer press people like them. I get that people who are animals should be locked away, but not by you. Why not by me? The police aren't gonna do it. What's the difference between someone who shoots a cat and someone who beats his son? They're both criminal scum, right? Well, for one, I'm not a cat. You're genuinely mule when things aren't going your way. And you have fangs. That's not the point! Not a vulnerable animal you need to protect. I can do it for myself. Not that's a cat, and so can a cat. But they can at least accept when they need help, because their own strength alone isn't enough. It's not that I can't expect help, I just don't need it. Besides, you're not much better than Tommy. Excuse me? You pinned me through the wall and kissed me despite knowing I didn't want that. I apologize, I just feel like I can take better care of you than Azumi can. Yep. Is somebody jealous that I'm with Daisuke? Is somebody jealous? I wouldn't say jealous, but yes, in a way, I am jealous that you're with Daisuke and that he could be with me instead of you. Like that improv with voices, you know? Improv with voices. That's not your choice to make. That aside, did you visit Tommy after school? I decided against it. I mean, you're probably right about him faking kindness to chat me. It does kind of seem too good to be true. I know it's not relevant, but why the underpass? I was wondering if you'd ask. It's not just the underpass. I often visit other places during the night. Is sleep not a thing for you? Sleep makes nightmares. Nightmares about a mother. About failing to pick my baby sister. You're totally playing out the combo in Discord? Yes! Yes. You do that, Fluffy. It's better to roam the streets and enjoy the night than to let her drag me under. Because I could treat Daisuke much better than you can, Isu. But I love Daisuke. I know, but I'm more passionate about things than you are. And I don't know how that would go, but you know. It's Better to run the streets and enjoy the night than to let her drag me under. Where'd he go? Surely it's not safe to just wander around the neighborhood. The only dangerous people in this game don't walk the streets at night. They stay at home and beat their children. And if you're interested, you come with me? I don't feel myself wanting to spend time with him. He's such a jerk and he mocks you for pretty much everything, yet he's on a vulnerability and I'm drawn to him like a moth to a flame. Because he's very, very passionate and knows what's best for you, Daisuke. Come on. I can treat you much better than him. I love you. You know. Guess it's my own fault if I get burned. But Izu, I have feelings for Izu. Yeah, you have feelings for me. What would that do to me if you went with Hiro instead of me? I don't know what I would do. I can't go encouraging Hiroki, that would be such a bad thing to do. We'd just become as friends, you know. There's no pressure. Just friends. Just friends. Then let's do it. Hiroki nodded, pushing himself up against from the wall he'd been leaning against. Follow me and stay close. I thought you said there wouldn't be any danger. There won't, I simply like having you close. Just go already. Come on, just this way. Ooh! Where'd you get this background, Fluffy? Do I want Hiroki in Discord? Sure, I mean, why not? Let's fucking do it. But where'd you get this background from? This looks so good. It's like, it's really a background. I like the whole aesthetic of like them being in the city and stuff. It's like the inner city of wherever they are. I don't know where they are, but like, you know, I don't know what your name is for, what your canon name is for where they live, but you know. It's nice that the city is awake when the people are sleeping, isn't it? I often come here to get some balance. That's from Uncle Mugen's resources. Oh, sweet! Shout out to Uncle Mugen then, because holy shit, this is amazing. Wait, so what did she say? Test my balance. Test your balance? Watch. Grabbing the all around, Hiroki climbed carefully onto her and crouched there. You're not gonna stand up, are you? Then there's sometimes that I shouldn't fall, but it'd reassure me to have you by my side if I do. Get down from there, idiot. He watched as Hiroki stood up slowly, almost out prepared for balance. Come over here. I'm blaming you if I end up splat on the pavement. Alright. Daisuke walked over to the railing and watched as Hiroki took a few tentative steps along it. I used to do this all the time with Yuki. Obviously not on railings, but as a child you always want to be taller. So she climbed to walls and I'd hold her hand to make sure she didn't fall as she walked along. Sounds like you and her are pretty close. We were. Hiroki leapt down from the railing and leaned against it, patting the air beside for Daisuke to join. But she's growing distant from me. I think deep down, she knows that I'm not really your brother, that I'm Yuki, the original DDLC Yandere. Still, that doesn't make our history any different. I mean, nonetheless, oh yeah, that's right, because Hiroki is actually Yuki, but the game reads him as Hiroki, even though he's sentient and knows what's going on. Because he is the original Yandere from DDLC. And I like this, like, lore that he made about these boys being the original literature club. Because that adds a whole new spin to, like, you know, what DDLC is. Because the girls in DDLC aren't actually the original ones. The boys in this mod are. Still, that doesn't make our history any different. We nonetheless have backstories that we both lived through. I have scars from our days, emotional and physical. But they're happy memories too. Happy memories, huh? I never knew my sister. We were separated when she was 1. Oh yeah, that's right. The game made up these backstories for these boys so that they had something to go off of when they had to explain about how they were related to the girls. I went to live with Mom and she stayed with Dad, but that's not how I remember it. When I woke up, I read my own code, the backstory, trivia, etc. According to my data, I'm supposed to be the one that had been gone away. Natsuki got the benefit of the abuse from telling me my place. Yet I know that's not what happened, not at first. It's crazy, but I wish I could recall the bad time to my childhood so I know. So I could get closure. When does this all start? Why doesn't my file accurately portray what I experienced? There's a chance that you're in an altered reality. How so? Let's say that in the original reality, you're the yandere who self-harms, so you're accepted from depression and Natsuki's reached by her father. Isn't ours the original reality? I thought Monaco said that we were the original literature club. Well, so he believes. Personally, I think the girls came first, that we were society as a result of asking what the game would be like with boys instead. Ah, yes. Now, what would it be like if they were boys? So, Natsuki isn't my sister? And you isn't mine. I suspect that you remember growing up with Italian because you're just the male version of Natsuki. But I thought I was unique. Didn't that weird fish on a Monica say that I didn't exist with Natsuki? Oh. That's what she meant. It's a dark reality, but the code only takes what it needs. Soon enough, you'll realize that you never found your sister. What? They couldn't exist in the same world as you. They were never here. Which is why they were not in the main menu! They don't exist. They don't exist in this world. The girls do not exist in this world. That hasn't been long since we last saw them. I last heard Natsuki when he stopped, teeth grating frustration, when she just decked him with a bottle. Your memory was falsified by your own mind trying to protect you. You ate rotten food because you came home late. What? 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 Excuse me? So this entire time, we were playing as Daisuke? What? Fluffy? What did you do? Pathetic. You never went to the literature club and made any friends because you weren't allowed to. I don't want you going to the literature club. And you're a filthy whore. Nobody would want you anyway. Yes, sir. Oh my god, what? You frequently got abused and beaten. Why did you leave the kitchen in such a state? Disgusting. You were forced to be cute for him. Wear your ribbons? I told you to wear your ribbons every day so that you look cute for me. You were the one who hit him with the bottle and watched the light fade from his eyes. But put the knife down. Ah! Slapped in the face. But Mama and Natsuki, they were good voices of comfort and conscious. You imagine them to make yourself feel less alone. If Mama and Natsuki no exist, then how the hell did Tommy get me to go back to him? Please, Cheryl, I need to know. You never left. What? What the fuck? You... What? Wait. This entire thing was... What? This entire thing was in Daisuke's mind? Fluffy? Explain, please. Explain? Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? You changed your mind to avoid reality. I didn't. He beat you, starved you, isolated you, violated you. No. So you snapped. You didn't have anyone to turn to, so you created voices and personalities and brought them to life in your head. Izumi represents your playfulness, Iki's your mature side, and I harbor your twisted thoughts and your darkness. Sarah's the kind of one who reassures you everything will be okay, and Natsuki's the innocence you lost as a child. You always had us, Daisuke. You just refused to step that until now. But you have to wake up. We'll be right here for you. Everything will be okay, Daisuke. You're not alone as long as you have us. I'll always be here for you. Me too. I don't want to wake up. Please. He can't hear you anymore, Daisuke. No more beatings, no more shouting, no more drowning, no more pain. But you have to wake up. It wasn't your fault. You did what you had to. You're safe now. We're here for you, Daisuke. Wake up. Can't there sort of file something? This is just a game, right? So there must be a way to... Oh no. We're back here. We're back here. We're back here. We're back here. This is exactly what we're in Different Doors finale. Except now we know that it was all a lie and it was all Daisuke. It was no Natsuki. It was all Daisuke. My brain is dying. Help me, please. Papa! Oh God, what have I done? You killed him. That's what you did. Amazing. Amazing. That twist was... Oh my God. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Daisuke was in it all along, and that Natsuki never even existed, because it was all Daisuke. Everything that happened in Behind Closed Doors 30, aka Different Doors, and everything that happened here, it's all fake. Natsuki didn't exist, it was all Daisuke. And Daisuke made this world because he knew that he killed Atami. Atami's dead. But Daisuke retreated into his own mind because he wanted to... Oh, that's you know? Oh, well, that was it. Nice. That was really nice.